Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about transiting Earth. Transiting Earth passes through the third house. How the transiting Earth will behave in the third house depends on the position of the third house. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in the third house or aspects to the owner of the third house. But the basics are as follows. This period is marked by agreements and contracts with relatives or people in your immediate environment. Although it is not a very good time for business visits to improve old tensions if there are any, you now have projects and a better openness towards others in attending business events, and short trips to relatives, with offers, are quite satisfactory. Transiting Earth in your third house stimulates your mind and tries to connect with you on an intellectual level. So property relations with your environment are a priority. For the most part, with this kind of passage, you are not overly enthusiastic about this approach of the Earth because you have to act analytically and somewhat intellectually. But we can certainly say that thinking about your property projects prevails, and whether the negotiations will be resolved in your favor and whether the news will be good as a whole depends solely on the sign and the business with which they are connected. Movable assets are associated with business activities and projects, and with the passage of the Earth, decisions on the purchase or sale of a means of transport will take place actively. Viewing and placement of advertisements, public relations, and all activities related to the promotion of the property are activated. So, you have the opportunity to create a pleasant and productive contact with all the advertising houses, and if you get along well with the brothers and sisters, you will want to bring them together with reasons or suggestions about business projects. Communication will be very fluid and there will be a very harmonious atmosphere, and your way of expressing yourself will be cold and down to earth. You will be more interested in serious topics, because the Earth is interested in your financial situation and things that give you pleasure. It is only important to you that you can talk about everything that interests you, and that will probably attract more than one person. On a deeper level, this time gives you the opportunity to discover that there is a large amount of work in your immediate environment and you should use the moment to give these people a chance to present their projects. As we have already mentioned, the Earth is not particularly enthusiastic about entering the third house, and people with the ascendant in Taurus will definitely see the slightly worse side of this position. Primarily for reasons of family interference, in any decision you make regarding property projects. They will then notice that the documentation of the property is not completely as it should be, and if there is a sale, problems with the contract, or even the sale or purchase itself will be to their own detriment. Problems arise in family relationships due to disagreements between them, so that your sister does not agree about the sale of the plot that you share with her, or about additional construction and similar projects. You will have a similar problem with your neighbor around the wall that divides your plots if you have decided to decorate or renovate it. Other signs will experience discomfort if the Earth makes difficult aspects, talking about jobs that are not stable or hypocritically stating to avoid them. While individuals will tend to waste time talking about trivial matters. If you are thinking about a new project, think about ideas like a fast food restaurant. Regardless of the dissatisfaction of the Earth in the third house, your cheerful and quite sociable approach to others will bring you the opportunity to enjoy short conversations, to talk about what interests you with unknown local people and to find great value in the exchange of ideas. Such a project through this transit brings benefit and satisfaction, and if everything takes place through movable property, it also involves brothers and sisters. Then it's a full hit. But since not everyone is able to realize their own project in such a grand style, the possibilities are still great. Opening a blog on the internet, YouTube, or simply being a short-term writer, working with young people as a community organizer or getting a job in communications. These are all jobs which will satisfy the increase in assets. Earth, like all other houses, visits the third house once a year for 30 days depending on the natal chart, and every year we have the opportunity to see it at the same time. This certainly gives you an advantage to conclude whether the Earth in the third house brings you a good or bad trading opportunity. Prick your ears and follow every gossip, because the real information is right there in the daily newspaper. If you are in the middle of negotiations for an important job, luck is on your side because the third house will make you a master of words, So this is also a period when you can achieve the desired promotion just by using your words because you know what to say and when to say it. You have all the right words and are able to say them in a way that others see as a business opportunity. So, business conversations are driving you now and you will enjoy reading about jobs, earnings, and projects, and if you work online or by mail, expect to be busy, as this is a great transit for online business and traffic.